Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get married. Like I'm trying to be married. I'm trying to build a life. I used to be always wanting to be in love and always wanting to be with somebody, and I think now that I've had like so much time to be by myself and to like really like have a lot of things to think about, I've really kind of decided and become very content with being by myself. Like I'm very content with like this peace that I have. A lot of the time we settle for certain situations because we're looking for love so much. It's like, okay, I guess, but this is not exactly what you want. And I feel like in this time, I kind of had a moment where I gave everything to God and I was like, you know what? I will be with whoever it is I'm meant to be with. And I genuinely don't have the time or energy or mental space to be doing like casual dating, like casually like going out with guys and stuff like that. Like I feel like I'm just not in that vibe right now. Like I feel like I have so many things that I want to be doing that I just don't have the time to incorporate a person, let alone like a person who I'm not like super like invested with. Like I feel like there's no point. Like I don't know if anyone else is at this point where they're like, okay, I'm single, but like I'm not trying to be dating like multiple people and talking to multiple people just for like fun. Like I feel like, yeah, like it's fun but like I'm over it. Like I'm tired. I'm looking for a husband, you get me? Like, I'm looking for a man, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody who can like I know the type of person that I'm looking for, and like I genuinely like I ask God for that person. I ask God for specifically, like I want my man to be like this. Like I mean, I know you know what's best for me, you know what I want and you know what I need, but and let me tell you what I would like. I'm talking to God and I'm like, yo, like I'm looking for somebody who is kind and loving and soft-spoken, and there's a huge list of things that I want, and huge list of things that I know in my head like a complete red flags. And I feel like now whenever I come across somebody who is like nice, but like there's that little red flag that's like, you see me? You see me? I'm waving the flag. Can you see it? As soon as I see that, I'm like, I mentally check out. And I feel like that's one thing that I've gotten to that point because of how much I regard myself as a person now, how much I like protecting my peace, and how much I value myself. We can get so insecure and so caught up in our own head that we fall into relationships that are not good for us, and then stay in those relationships that we know are not good for us, and you know that this is not where you want to be, you know that this is not what's making you happy, but we stay in those relationships because we form these toxic bonds with people, and you are not elevating as a person. I feel like a lot of the time, like I can sit and look back and be like, when can I say that I felt like in a relationship I was being elevated as a person? Like when do I feel like I was being loved the same way that I feel like I was loving, in the sense that I love this person so much, I'll do anything for them. Like, I show it in my way, so everybody is different, everyone has their own way of showing love. And I feel like sometimes when you really love a person, it's easy to just like breeze past all the negative things and not like deal with them, because you're like caught up in this bubble of this fairy tale thing, right? And I feel like for me, I'm so at peace with who I'm becoming within myself. Like I feel good again. Like for a long time I felt very confused about who I was, like if I was a good person, if I was like doing the right things and making the right decisions. Like I was very much like in this idea that I didn't deserve to be in a relationship. And I feel like over this time, like I think I started dating like really young. I started getting into like, these relationship things really young, and I didn't really understand. I feel like only now can I say like I understand what it is to be in a relationship, to be a partner for somebody, and to be there for somebody, and be like that person that if you're looking for something long term, like are you sure like you're in a position to say that would you date you? Would you date yourself? Ask yourself that question. Would you date yourself? Like I had to look at myself with a mirror sometimes and be like, dude, like, you actually have problems with your anger. Like, you have problems with anger, and like, you need to sort that shit out, because it's not cute. And I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with somebody who gets like that, you know, even if it's because I feel like I was pushed there, or because I feel like, you know, I should feel so secure and at peace within myself that I should never be like pushed to come out of my character, you know. And I feel like that's one of the things that I've really sat down and thought to myself in this time of, like, you know, enjoying like single life, you know, is like looking at myself and thinking, like, would I date myself? Like, I read the Bible and I'm like looking over like what a virtuous woman is, and I'm looking over like how it is described that a woman is, like, what is her role, you know. Emotion, this is not just about like domestic shit, I'm talking about emotionally, as a support, like as a person. What powers do we possess as women that we provide, like, in a relationship, you know? And I feel like I've been really reading into this, and I've been thinking to myself, like, there's so many things that I don't feel like I'm there yet. Like, I need to practice so much patience and so much more understanding, and so much more like not being in a I think I know it all headspace. And I feel like when you don't have control or understanding of your own thoughts and feelings, it's very difficult for you to be in a relationship. And so, like, I've kind of like accepted that, like, you know, there's gonna be a time for me whereby Prince Charming comes along and says, oh, what's up, baby? I'm in no rush. I am in no rush. No. I'm in no rush. Like, I'm in no rush at all. Like, I'm genuinely like, okay, for now, I feel like it's cool. Like, let that be at a distance. I gotta get my shit in order before I can think about that next step. You know what I mean? I feel like everything is steps, and I feel like a lot of times try to rush those steps, try to rush, and we got ourselves in situations, and you just settle for something. Like, this could be settling for a job, for a partner, for a friendship group, for, you know what I'm saying? Like, for anything, when you know that you deserve more, like, you know that there's more out there for you, you know that there's something suited for you. Are you just patient enough to wait for that? Are you patient enough to go through what is it that this time that you're waiting for everything to happen is supposed to be teaching you? If I sit here and say, you know what, like, oh, I want to be in a relationship, not right now but later, and then I do no work on myself, I don't think about the type of person I am, I don't work on these traits that I feel like I need to change, I don't do those things, it's like pointless. It doesn't make sense, because that's the whole point of the time when you're waiting. It's to prepare you for what's coming, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's one of those things whereby, like, I know, like, it's nice to be in love, and like, a high key, I'm such a lover girl. Like, I am such a lover girl, like, I really, really am. I'm watching Love is Blind Brazil, and it is just, it's got me choking up, because I'm just like, oh my god, God, when? God, when? But like, everything is in God's timing, and like, I'm very much like, okay, but when I say like I'm looking for a husband, that means that I'm not jumping into anything small, anything weak, anything narrow, anything shallow, anything small. You get me? If I'm going to put my attention and time and emotions on something, it's gonna be something that is, you know, that is going to progress ahead. I'm straight chilling, trying to meet the love of my life. I'm trying to make him make me his wife. Hey! Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please let me know if you like the vibes. Tell me if you like this new setting. I feel like being outside is super nice and chill. I feel relaxed, I feel comfortable, I feel like we're out like in the nature, you know, just thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, you know the vibes.